Hey guys, Spooky here. Anybody who knows me knows that I play quite a bit of Dark Souls 2, but never really got that far into the Dark Souls 1 PvP scene, just because I never really felt super comfortable with it. But with Dark Souls 3 on the horizon, I figured I might as well jump back in and play a game that's more akin to what I'll be playing in the future. And I've discovered a few things. One, this weapon is broken, which is nice. But to go a little bit further back than that, I was starting with the Giant Dad build that was just super heavy poison and min-maxed, so I thought I'd keep that theme. And I was running Dark Mask with Armor of Thorns, and then Havel's Gauntlets and Leggings. And I found that running it min-maxed, I couldn't get that much damage out of the Demon Spear. Chaos Blade was still doing a good amount, but I just wasn't getting as much damage from my ranged options. And I figured that I'd go with a 40 dex build and just drop my poise to 50, and I'd do a lot better. And it turned out being a lot better for me in the long run. This video will have clips of me going sort of through a bunch of different iterations. And I also settled on Black Flame as well. I originally started with Black Flame, then went to Power Within so that I would have more damage, but I realized that people were just waiting for me to die, so I found it was kind of silly. And Black Flame just catches people nicely anyway. If I'm going to use a Green Blossom anyway, I don't really need this shield, so I find that fighting with the offhand Black Flame is quite nice, so I can just, you know, hit people when they're coming close, and it poise breaks nicely as well. So yeah, right now I've got the Silver Knight Spear and the Gold Tracer, both of which I found are quite broken and quite fun to use. And my armor set requires no upgrades, so that's good for those of us that aren't using Cheat Engine for everything. Yeah, so I have a bunch of different weapons that I use as well. The Claymore is just because I find it fun to use. As you can see my stats there, I'm not particularly invested in strength. But yeah, I really enjoy the Claymore. The Zweihände I can also use if I take the spear off, so if I'm just using it and using it two-handed, which is still quite fun. It's the whole reason I have it. A couple other things. I like the Chaos Blade as well. But yeah, so this is mainly to have a ranged option and a close range option, and the Gold Tracer just finishes people quite quickly. Obviously I have Havel's Ring and the Fat Ring, because they're just generally very useful for my build, and with up to a 6-unit weapon on my primary hand, so either Claymore or Chaos Blade, I can still quick roll or fast roll or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I mean, I've been really enjoying the PvP. I find this is an exact right mix of damage and armor for me. And I may even start hosting some of my dank tournaments for Dark Souls 1 as well, as the ones for 2 have been extremely successful. I've given away some good prizes and everything, and I figure if I'm holding them for all 3 games, a whole bunch of different people can enjoy them and can, you know, fight for prizes and things like that. For anybody who's wondering, the season invitational for Dark Souls 2, the prize was Dark Souls 3, so I mean, you know, you get to keep playing Dark Souls games for winning the tournaments. Now, I'm not promising all the prizes will be that amazing. That was for winning about 5 tournaments. The winner actually ended up winning Dark Souls 3 because he won the invitational event against APK of all people. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video, and where is it? I'll see you guys later.
Bye.